full on that side. Trying to get he's got clearance, but he's going to slip in the snow though.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. The other day I gave you a little teaser on a little project that I'm going to do, and I've been waiting for parts. So the parts have come in. So here is what I have bought. So I bought this kit right here. It's this, and this. And I asked people what they thought it was, and some people had the right answer. This is a cutout. So this is for hot rods or street rods or souped up cars. If you put your exhaust through here, and this is closed, and it goes out there, the car is quiet. You open this up and the exhaust comes out here and it's very noisy. So this is what they call a cutout. So I'm not using this, and I'm not using this, but I am using this, along with these parts, and these parts. Now this kit came with a little switch package, has a little switch, plug-in, an extension, and it also came with another little switch that is battery operated, so you could use either or. I'm probably, for simplicity today, I'm probably going to use that one. But anyway, this is what this is. So a friend of mine that I work with bought a truck similar to mine. I have a 98 Dodge Cummins, and he bought a 99, and he told me that he bought or installed an exhaust brake. And I've drove truck for a while, and I thought, that'd be neat. So I did some research, found some videos on YouTube, found some different things, found some kits, and he told me he paid $1,800 for his kit, not installed. But his is air activated. Now you see where I'm going. Mike, you knew what I was looking at. So I found one that was electric, and I believe they used these components because it's almost identical. Now, if you look at this valve, this here, that's a pretty solid. I don't think it's going to leak too much. So what I'm going to do is drill a hole right here, just to let a little pressure out. So when I'm all done, this is how it's going to look. Like that. I'm going to cut a chunk of my exhaust out, and I'm going to install this with these band clamps. So that is what I am up to today. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is drill a hole. So there's my hole. That was simple enough to do. Now let's clean up this mess. right. Well, here's what I got. So I've got that together, and I got those together. So that is 10 1/4. So I'm going to cut 10 1/4 off of my pipe, and I'm going to add that in. All right. I didn't record cutting the tube. Had some issues, but anyway, there's the unit sitting there. So that's what she looks like. I'm just going to put a little tape on this junction. If I can find the tape again. There it is. That just plugs in, and this truck's rough. So we want to keep the wires away from the exhaust so it don't melt. So I'm just going to tape this joint up so it don't slide out. Tie through here. Zip tie that right in there. Keep that out of the way. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Going across the transmission mount. And then I'm going to hook onto the fuel line. Almost ready to try it. On the inside, and we're cooking, I tell you. All right, we're going to start it. We're going to plug this in. Let's see what happens when we close it. All right, let's go for a drive. Up the other side. Let's see what this does. That's a bigger hill on the other side. Fairly steep hill. Let's see what it does. Gaining speed. Gaining speed. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's working. Making noise. Maybe it's because I don't have a load. Might have too many air leaks in the exhaust. Those band clamps, I'm not 100% sure about those. Try going down this hill, see what it's like. I can hear that making noise. Now they say don't touch the gas. All right, this is my old girl, 98 Dodge with the 5.9 Cummins, 24 valve. So I put the exhaust brake on it. It seems to be working pretty good. I do have a lot of leak where the band clamp is, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is weld it, and so I don't have any leakage. It's turning on, turn it off, so it's doing that. I've got some other projects I'm going to do to this truck. One of the reasons why I didn't do a whole lot of side-by-side in this winter was the fact that this thing don't like starting when it's cold. Plug it in, starts very best. But I was a little worried about going places and parking for a few hours and coming back and it wouldn't start. But I did find, it's called a Webasto heater that runs off 12 volt. It's fueled by diesel, and I got some dirt in my face. It's fueled by diesel, and it'll keep the liquid or the water warm in the engine, and they say they work pretty good, so this should help with that start issue, and I will put that on there next year. So I'm gonna have to weld up where I put that band clamp on the front, and we'll see what it does from there. I think the issue is because it was going on the curve, the band clamp isn't quite doing what I want to do. So we're going to fix that up and see how much better it works. But I think it will work with the way I got it. All right, the other day I installed the exhaust brake, and I had two band clamps like that, and I had one here, and it was leaking really, really bad. So I swapped it out. I made this adapter, and those pipe clamps I'm hoping will tighten up better. So we're gonna give her a try. All right, so I repaired my exhaust on the truck. Took the band clamp off and put a different type of pipe on the adapter, and I've got it. And went and tried it, and it certainly works a lot better. Still have an exhaust leak further down in the line. When you turn it on, you can hear like a hiss. It's a so that's how it works, and it is holding back the truck, so it is working. So I had a comment here earlier on the last video, expensive. So the kit is $1,800 to buy, and I did this for about $250. I bought everything on Amazon. So the cutout is just a 3-inch exhaust cutout. It was $140, I think. The two pipe adapters that I used to bolt them together were $34, and I think the band clamps were another $30 or $40. So I did everything with with about 250 bucks, and it's gonna work. It's gonna help my brakes a little bit. So I've got to get a bigger hill and go down a bigger hill to try it. The hills I was on weren't huge, so it wasn't too bad. I've got a couple of hills in the local area I'm gonna go try and see how it does there. But it did hold the truck back some, and I think it's gonna work the very best. And I did it for a lot less than $1,800. So if you're interested in doing an exhaust brake on your diesel truck, this will work on any of them. Doesn't have anything to do with your anything on the truck, so it's fairly simple to do, and it works pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that's modification number 1, and I got a few more things I need to do, and I definitely need to do that heater system for next winter so I can run this truck all winter. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Have a great day. See you on the trails. Get out there and enjoy them. Thanks. Bye.